Hi, welcome back to BrianSews. This is it is a welcome back edition. I haven't been doing videos for a while. I actually haven't been vlogging for a while either. If you'd like to read more about that, I think I'll probably type that out instead of wasting video time talking about it here. Since this is kind of a little welcome back video, I think I'm just gonna show you around what I've been doing lately and just kind of, I don't know, I'm just gonna kind of ramble on and you can watch if you want to. You can see here, I'm gonna show you the sewing room a little bit. Let's move the camera over here. I'll try not to make you dizzy as I do this. I've got both supernovas set up side by side, and you see I've got one threaded with, well, you probably can't see it. I've got this one threaded with black and this one here threaded with white. And I used them on my last project. And then you can see over here next to the supernova, there's the Singer 99. I got that machine fixed up after I broke the presser bar spring, the spring that puts tension on the presser foot, after I got that replaced, which cost almost as much as the machine did. I did my first sewing project with that machine, and it was just so much fun to use. It was just this simple little, it's a simple little straight stitch machine. It was just very elegant. Halfway through sewing, the motor is an external motor here, and halfway through sewing my project, I was, thinking, I really don't like the sound of this motor. It's very rumbly and kind of clunky. So I just whipped that off and took it apart and cleaned it all out and put some grease on the posts, and now it sounds really nice. So I think I'm going to do an extra supplemental video just showing sewing on the Singer 99. You can see over here, of course, there's a serger, and then the Singer Rocketeers set up for buttonholing with the zigzag buttonholer on it. And let's see what else. Oh, my mom insisted I have something alive in my apartment, so she sent me $5 and said, "You go get yourself a plant." So I have my little pot of pansies here, and I move them around from room to room no matter where I am. It's kind of fun. So let's see. I was just at the Sewing Expo in Worcester. Worcester? I'm not very good at saying it. It's spelled Worcester, but it's not pronounced that way here in New England, I guess. And I picked up a product that I have been eyeing for a while. It's the Bone Ash 007 Bonding Agent. This stuff is, I'll do a video review, so I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but this stuff is pretty awesome. $20 for this little shaker, but I think it'll probably last for a while. That's the first sewing item I've purchased in a while. I've been on an extremely restrictive budget lately. That's why we're going to go into the fabric closet here, so I can talk a little bit about that. I've determined that I can't buy fabric anymore. I can't afford it. I mean, I can, but I can't do those, weekly trips down to Joann's or wherever and pick up fabric anymore, because that stuff, you can spend a couple $100s a month doing that. So last weekend, I decided I was going to organize the sewing closet. This is a sewing closet, a fabric closet, and because since I moved, I kind of threw stuff in here, and it was just a big mash of things were sort of organized but not really. And so I said, I really need to know what I have, because my goal right now is sewing only from my stash, which is a good goal, and a lot of people have it. So I'm gonna just go through what I discovered here. So I have my lining section here. With different lining. Some of them are polyester, and some of them are rayon, some are acetate. This is I really like acetate for lining. It works really well, and it's nice and heavy. I also have some linings down there on the bottom shelf of that metal rack. Next to the lining, you have to remember, most of the fabric that I have here was purchased from Walmart on the dollar table back when they had a dollar table, and how do I say this? I wasn't. I purchased a lot of fabric before I really knew what I was doing sewing. And so a lot of the stuff I purchased was kind of weird. It's not, if you were to say, go in and grab your best fabric and that's all you can have, I might come out of here with 20 hangers, and say, this is all I really want. And that's a limitation in, you know, in my current predicament of only being able to sew from what I have. So this section here is what I would consider my, I call it like sportswear type fabric, like stuff I would make workout shorts and stuff out of. Meshy, you know, meshy type stuff. And then this is what a lot of people would call their quilting section. I call it my pocket section. It's like cotton, you know, just basically cotton, woven cottons that I would use for pockets and whatnot, linings, you know, waistband linings and stuff. I really like this. You probably can't see the print on it, but it's pink when it's got pink bunnies. It's pretty awesome. That's something I'm saving. That's one of the good pieces I would probably take with me. Going through that, then we have some lightweight type cottons. This is more like for shirts and stuff. This is a very sheer, some really sheer ones. This next section here is pants, from here down to here, and you know, there's some interesting stuff. There's also some stuff I was really into, really stretchy fabric. So there's some serious stretchy stuff going on in here that I'm not sure if that would be what I would be into now. Knowing, you know, this was before I even had sewn any pants, but I just knew that stretchy stuff was a lot easier to sew, or a lot easier to fit at least. So, you know, a lot of this stuff is just crazy, you know, it's total elastic stuff. I've actually used it for elastic in some applications because it's just all, you know, spandex. A little, some little denim. Most of my denim I keep rolled up under the sewing table in the other room. You know, and stuff like this. Like, okay, Brian, what were you thinking you were going to do with that? So it's in the pants section, because that's the only thing I could possibly think of making with this. The sheath section is getting a lot smaller. I've been using these for muslins, and so I use my least favorite sheets first, or the ones with pills or weird stains, or, you know, stuff like that. So that's actually reduced quite a bit. Next to that, I've got this whole area here is what I would consider my t-shirt type, you know, section, stuff I would make tops out of. So I have like more shears, you know, sheer type stuff over on the left here, and there's some meshy stuff, you know, just a lot of crazy stuff that actually, you know, I get compliments when I make t-shirts out of weird meshy fabrics and stuff. People think they look cool, but it's just, you know, it's not like high quality or high end type fabric. And then these are just your regular, you know, more regular jersey type cottons. This section here is rayon knits. A lot of this is from Walmart. Before I knew what rayon knits were, I just knew that these were nice and soft, and I really liked them a lot. Yeah, and then you get down here to these polyester knits, and I don't have any idea what I would do with these. These are really kind of gross. This section is actually, no, if I was to take, I would probably take my entire spandex section. I mean, this is almost like, this is more like a collection to me than, you know, making a swimsuit takes so little fabric that, and you could make, you know, 4 or 5 out of a yard oftentimes. So, you know, I really like my spandex collection. Spandex is not easy to come by. Like, good quality spandex and a good print is something, you know, if I see it, I buy it. So, and then this section here is either it's home deck type stuff, or, well, this is a little quilted section of quilted stuff. And then down here is kind of home decky, you know, weird fake, you know, ultra suedes. Not real ultra suede, but fake ultra suede. The fake stuff. You know, and just stuff where I don't really know what I would do with it. You know, like this weird stuff here. So yeah, so when you look in here, you're like, wow, there's a lot of fabric, but then if you really, you know, you had to actually start using it, you're like, oh wow, I'm gonna make some weird clothes coming out of here. So, let's go back out here. That is basically what I've been up to. Check my time here. I think I'm going to start having a few more updates. I'm going to do a little video for the Singer 99 coming up here. And I have done some projects, and I'll do some reviews of those. So I think I'm just going to kind of slowly ease back into it and see how things go. Thanks for watching.